Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm coming at you with my favorite iced coffee recipe. I asked you guys on Instagram if you wanted to know the recipe for my iced coffee, and I swear to you, my DMs were so fucking lit. So that's what I'm going to be showing you guys today. Technically speaking, this recipe is an iced latte, but I'm just going to call it iced coffee, whatever. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the ingredients that you will be needing. So to start, the main thing that you for sure need is the caramel sauce. This is the caramel sauce that I've been using. This is the TORANI, and I got it like at Ralph's. It's so good. And if you go to Starbucks, like, if you ask for extra caramel, you are for sure going to love this, because I low-key feel like this is the same caramel sauce that they use at Starbucks because it tastes pretty similar. Next, you are going to be needing almond milk. This is the one that I use. This is the Almond Breeze Original Unsweetened. I love this one. And then you are also going to need a creamer. I usually always use vanilla creamers, but this one is the Silk Almond Creamer. It is so good. Karen actually got me into this, so I've been obsessed with it. And then you are going to need whipped cream. This is the only thing that I have that actually contains dairy, but they also do have a coconut one, so that one's really good too. So I was kind of like, should I upload it? Because this recipe, you are going to be needing this coffee machine, and this is a coffee machine that was recommended to buy from Karen. Was actually the one who got me into this coffee machine, so shout out to you, Karen. This is the NESPRESSO, and right here I have like my little drawer of the little pods that you use. So back then I used to be like, how the fuck do you make iced coffee? Because before I used to like attempt to do an iced coffee, and I used to use just regular like the Folgers, the Senora coffee that you mix, and then I would put it over ice. But then by the time I'm like ready to drink it, the coffee is already like super melted and it's like not good. So the secret to make a really good iced coffee, iced latte, is to use an espresso, because when you do an espresso is only like 2 ounces of product, but it's still really high in caffeine. So for this one, I'm going to be using the VOLTESSO Nespresso pod. So it looks like this. And if you guys are looking into getting the Nespresso, I would recommend to get it from Macy's, because I think we got it for like $150, right? It was like $150, and then it also came with this frother right here, so it's really good to make like lattes or to make cappuccinos if you want that like foamy coffee. So it's really good. So to start, all you will need is a mason jar. You're gonna apply the caramel first. This is like the very first step. So what you're gonna do is, like, depending on how much caramel you want, I always like to go in with my caramel, girl, especially because I'm trying to gain weight. So anything is appreciated. So I also like to put it at the bottom of it. You guys are probably like, oh my god, this shit looks so fucking fire. I put a lot of caramel, you guys. Look, I feel like this isn't even enough. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and add ice. I always like to fill it all the way up. You can add more as you go. Who else doesn't pick up their ice off the floor? I leave that shit on the floor. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start off with my almond milk. I like to put a lot of almond milk, so I kind of like fill it up about like halfway, because you can always add more as you go. So that's how much I put. And also, depending if you guys are trying to make it extra strong, you can use 2 espresso shots. And look, these are my little espresso cups, and when I actually drink an espresso like in the morning, it's only literally like all the way up to here, because the foam kind of makes it like up to here, but then it's like up to here, and it's really strong. So if you don't want to keep sipping on your drink, or you love to drink iced coffee, like, the espresso is the way to go. And I'm actually curious to know if like there's an espresso that they have like kind of like a DIY, like, you know, the Folgers one, so that way you guys don't have to go out and buy the machine, because I feel bad, like, oh, I feel bad, like, I don't want you guys to not be able to drink this recipe just because you don't have the machine. So I don't know, leave it in the comments down below if you guys know another way to make espresso at home with just like grocery store coffee. Let us know. And then I like to add some of this creamer, so I kind of add like this much, again depending. For those of you guys who like more creamer, more milk for your coffee, you can pretty much make it however you want. So now I'm gonna go ahead and turn on my coffee machine, and I'm gonna be putting it here. You're just gonna go ahead and press it, and then it's gonna make your little espresso shot. I'm trying to think if I should do 2 shots or just 1, because it's pretty strong, TBH. Me waiting for my iced coffee. Okay, I'm gonna grab my straw. Doesn't it look so yum already? That is literally porn. That's coffee porn right now. So what's good about like making an iced latte like this with espresso is that the hotness of the little 2 ounces of espresso that you're putting in your cup doesn't make your ice melt like as if you're putting like a whole cup of ice, hot coffee. So this is what it should look like, you guys. I usually like to taste test it to see if I want to change anything. And then the final step is adding the whipped cream. I'm so extra, like, I mean, I guess you don't have to do this, but I always love to eat the whip. And then I add even more caramel at the top. I always squeeze so much.
Hella calories.
Yes, I need it. Okay. And you guys, that's literally how I make my iced coffee. It is so good. Like, I haven't been drinking hot coffee because I feel like I like a nice iced coffee. And I feel like every sip has caramel in it. Fuck a Starbucks drive-thru. Alright, you guys, so that completes today's video. If you guys do decide to check out the NESPRESSO machine, let me know in the comments down below if you like it or if you want me to do like an in-depth review on it. Please let me know too. And then if you guys also need help with like the coffee pods, I will be more than happy to help you guys out with that too. Also, if you guys do decide to try out my coffee recipe, if you guys do decide to try out my coffee recipe, please tag me on Instagram because I want to see your guys' creations. But yeah, that completes today's video, you guys. I will see you all in my next video. Bye.